name is Grace St. Jakes, and I am taking Theology 101 online. So for the question of where in your daily life do you need to slow down and why? What makes slowing down most difficult for you? I would say that one big thing in my life that I need to slow down is the way that I make friends and how fast that I move in friendships. I would say that this has been a really big problem for me, as making new friends and communicating with others is not the thing that I'm best at, and I tend to push friendships on people, not on purpose, not in like a controlling or way or anything like that, but it's just when I want to be someone's friend or I'm at the beginning of a friendship, I start talking to them a lot, and I'm trying to get to know them a lot, and I tell them about the person that I am, and in those situations, I overshare a lot and give a lot more unneeded information than I should be, and I just move too fast in our communication with one another, and it usually ends in me embarrassing myself or making the other person feel uncomfortable about how much I'm talking to them. This has been a big problem, as I've had communication issues all my life, and when it comes to making new friends, it has always been an issue for me and something that I've never really been able to slow down much. And I've always tried too hard in friendships, and it's always ended up backfiring on me because I don't really slow down in friendships, and I move too fast, and it is a problem for people because they're not like that. I have a few friends that I'm super close with, and when it comes to meeting new people, it's hard for me to remember that they aren't like my other friends, and that their way of friendship and communication is different than my friends that I'm close with, because everyone has their own unique way of how they are when it comes to friendships and communicating with one another within those friendships. And so it's hard for me to get used to new people and new communication styles, because I'm so used to how my friends talk and how I talk to them. And for the second question of what makes slowing down most difficult for you, I think that the biggest thing that makes slowing down in friendships difficult for me is that I'm not used to making new friends. I always grew up with the same exact people and always had the same people as my friends. So moving to a new school and trying to make those new friendships has been really difficult for me, as I've never really had to do that. I've had the same friends since I was young, and so I made those friendships a long time ago and stuff, so they know a lot about me, and those are my friendships, and so making new friendships is super difficult for me because I don't really know anybody, and when I do meet somebody new, it usually ends up in me talking too much and oversharing, which doesn't exactly grow our friendship with each other, and it's just been a big problem for me, but I really am trying to grow in that aspect, and I'm getting better at it, so thank you.